Hello folks, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, my Durcar playthrough. I hope you're all doing well. Everything's fantastic. Recording locally. Sorry, I was just making sure, because I kind of got into this at a bit of a rough start. I hadn't actually checked, and I even closed everything that I didn't need open at the moment. So I was eyeballing it quickly so I didn't just have to restart the recording. It's annoying. It takes the wind out of your sails. Thankfully it's not quite as hot today, so I don't need the fan on, though I may have to turn it on in a bit. We'll leave it off for now though. So yeah, there's a new patch. The Tomb of Sageris came out today. Or yesterday. Whenever. So, we continue. Also, apparently spent nearly 9 hours on this character by now. Christ. So, anyway, you. Also, what weapons do I have? I swear yeah, I have one of these boards myself. Christ. Okay. Something I can help you with, Durcar? There's a shipment I've got to see to otherwise. Superb. Gazlawi will reward me handsomely for this. And I'll reward you. Yes, handsomely of course. A goblin's got to make a living, you know? Is that the maiden Zagger I see weighing anchor in the distance? Did you have anything to do with that? So Tony's running the show there now. Good. We need more pirates like him in these waters. He's a real businessman. Dizzy Wig, it rubs his hands together greedily. Speaking of business, I suppose I owe you a cut. Would you be interested in ensuring... Would you be interested in ensuring any of your new loot? You would never know what can happen in a town like this.
Keep it real.
We also got the two other bits of gear, and we now have this, which I'll put on for the extra health. I don't know why, but I'm having immense difficulty actually looking at the screen. It's like my eyes sting like a motherfucker. Christ. Also, I'm in a new Discord channel. I've been in it for like 2 weeks now, and someone keeps referencing the Outer Scrolls MMO, and I keep wanting to go play it. It's the same person who did up their tank to heal whenever they get hit and all that. Huh. You know, they've rejigged this to include Pandaria, though they don't have the Lost Isles on it. It's hard to tell from that angle, but it seems to be the case. But yeah, they keep referencing the Outer Scrolls MMO, and I really want to play it now because of them. I'll probably get around to it at some stage, but who knows when I will. Again, money's a bit of an issue. I was seeing the expansion in my local GameStop. It wasn't for the PC version, it was for the console version, and it's like €60 just for the expansion. As far as I know. If it's just for the expansion, that's outrageous. But if it's for like the whole thing, then that's much more reasonable. But still, I won't be going to it for a while now. Again, money and all that. Plus, I have enough series going on as is. I have this, I have my Legion stuff, and I have a ton of other stuff to do. So, yeah. What's happening? Something I can help you with? Goods to ship, perhaps an engineering job. But yeah, I have enough stuff going on. I don't need to add another one to the list. Though then again, I could do it the way I was saying I would. You know, of you know, just recording a ton, then uploading once I pass a certain threshold. Doing that kind of way. Regardless.
Welcome to Rapid.
No flavor text.
Hope you're looking for work.
That sort of business. You know, these pirates are always looking out for their own. No sooner is Baron Longshore in a stockade than this guy. You know, these pirates are always looking out for their own. No sooner is Baron Longshore in the stockade than this Garvey fellow comes looking for vengeance. suppose anyone will come looking to avenge Garvey, do you? Maybe I should put you on retainer. I'll take this. Really should pop down here with Palnai to see if I can get any quests for him. Also, here's Wenrix the Wretched, and here's Apparatus. Machine comes alive at your touch. Oh my. But yeah, done right beyond that. And up here is something. What? I don't know. Something to do with warlocks. Whether or not it's still to do with them is a whole nother matter.
Well met.
Karaman Durcar. You look to be a strong shaman. You would do well to mind yourself in this area. Touching things you know nothing about, or showing disrespect to your elders, just calls for punishment. You may not respect me or my companions, but do learn to respect their power if you prove foolish enough. Now, enough with the pleasantries. Was there something I can do for you? That was pleasant?
Have a good one. Greetings.
Listen to your elders, Durcar. If you're strong and will and dedicated, there's no power you cannot control. Not all Forsaken are driven by Sylvanas' will, Durcar. Some are driven by true power. Power we earn for ourselves.
Greetings.
The arcane only I think I've read that before, but arcane only corrupts those who are weak. Keep up your training or you may find a similar fate.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm afraid your darkness quota isn't sufficient enough for me to bother talking to you any further. Move along, please. Oh, fuck you too. I'm sorry, but my services are only of use to warlocks.
Keep your wits about.
So yeah, it's a warlock thing, but who knows if it's even anyway relevant to warlocks anymore, because also this guy's.
Time is money, friend.
I swear there's a wanted quest for him or something. Who knows? It would make sense considering he's flagged for Ratchet, but it just, I know him being off on his own just has me wondering, you know, what's he to do? What's that he's significant in some way, basically. But yeah, that could be a holdover from Classic, or not. I'm not sure. Like whatever quests that may have led there may be gone now. I have no idea. Certainly, there's nothing on the map there. So, so now I can do one of two ways. I'll be doing it all eventually, but it's a case of which I'll be interested in. Then again, I could pop up to there and get my writing. I don't think I actually have enough. I could go try and auction off all the stuff I have. I think I've got enough of that. Let me think. Should we head to continue Decade's thing, or should we go to Nozzlepot? We'll head up to Nozzlepot. I think Decade's thing will start send me out of here. Or at least give me the quest once I finish it. You're Durcar, right? Gazo, he told me to take you up the river. Hop in when you're ready to go. And he motions to the rickety boat next to him. You can get one of these yourself in one zone. Later on, 1,000 needles. I think you can only use it there. It's nice to have someone else driving for me. That was a bit of a tight squeeze, but the rest of the trip should be a breeze. My god, he's a poet. Better kill him before he strikes again. Christ, I can't see, that building in the distance when I wanted to go play, well, those two, but I wanted to go play Warcraft 3. Oh, stop it, please. But yeah, in Warcraft 3, the orcs have watchtowers, which they can use as, static defense. They also have burrows, which can protect their peons, and be static defense if they got peons in them. I don't know if there's you can have like up to 4 peons per burrow, but I'm not sure if there's benefit in having more than one. You'd assume there was, but the game doesn't say. There's nothing quite like the smell of Durcar on a warm, comfortable boat ride. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's any benefit to it. Maybe that information may be out there. but I certainly don't know it. This is where you would expect something to go wrong on a beautiful trip like this. I'll be putting down my shaman totem if I could. Yeah, if I had one that's relevant. Everyone says, Horton, why do you drive a boat up and down the river? I ask them, why don't you? That's usually where I run out of witty retorts. Oh, we're pulling up near your stop. Head due west along the road to reach Nozzlepot's outpost. I'm kind of waiting for it to sink or something. Also, I'm not sure if those lights are normally on it or is it just for the festival. Actually, I think those are more Wintervale lights, so that's just a constant part of it. So, Nozzlepot's just up this way. We'll eventually go pop over to Deathgate, though honestly, I'm expecting it to be a Dead Knight. And as I said before, I will be doing Dead Knights at some stage, but it won't be for a bit. I'm thinking I might want to get another character up to Dead Knight tier before I'm going to do it. I'll swing over here and grab it. Sorry, I thought I heard a noise from outside. I don't think so. Oh, it's just down here. Yeah. I'm just wondering, where the fuck are all the totems? I remember having so many more by the time I was this level. I think I had 3. Well, 3 different types. So it's just weird that I don't have any. I've got a single totem, and I don't see any others there. You know, that's actually really disappointing. Because I was hoping to get some totem. Earthbind is nothing. It's like only relevant to if I was PvP. Like I would have expected me to get at least the you know, the armor boost one. And there's the elemental shamans getting all the you know, the elemental summons, which is a bit annoying. I think I'm not sure. Maybe you can have them as a pet, like a constant thing. And there's a healing totem. It makes sense it's there. There's another 2 totems. Makes sense that they're there though. I'm going to switch my professions for a moment over to this, because I'm thinking they may have gotten rid of a lot of totems in the game. They haven't just segregated them off. Let's see. Liquid magma totem. It hurls liquid magma at a random nearby target every second. For 15 seconds, dealing 53 fire damage to all enemies within 8 yards. You can get a Storm Elemental, which replaces a Fire Elemental. It's a greater Storm Elemental that hurls gusts of wind to damage the Shaman's enemies, generate Maelstrom for the Shaman for 30 seconds. Ooh, there you can Primal Elementalists. Your Earth, Fire, and Storm Elementals are drawn from Primal Elementals, 80% more powerful than regular Elementals, with additional abilities, and you gain direct control over them. Elemental Fusion. Flame Shock has a 5% increased chance to trigger Lava Surge. Voodoo Totem. It just hexes people. Earth Grab. Roots them. Lightning Surge. It does a bit of damage. Wind Rush. Gives that. Increased movement speed. Ancestral Guidance. For the next 10 seconds, 20% of your damage and healing is converted to healing on up to 3 nearby injured party or raid members. And that just adds a... Oh wait, Totem Mastery gives you 4 totems. They last for 2 minutes. One increases your haste by 2%. The other increases flame shock damage over time by 10%. If Storm increases your chance for Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning to trigger Elemental Overload by 10%. And the last one gives you 1 Maelstrom every second. So yes, they've gotten rid of a ton of totems. The Health Totem, the Armor Totem. They got rid of a totem that it's just a low level single target totem. It's I think like the Liquid Magma thing, but without the AoE effect. And I'm not sure if it's random either, but it's like they've really gotten rid of a lot of them, and it's actually rather disappointing. I missed that. Like, it's actually seriously fucking disappointing. I want to give up now. No, I'll keep going. It's just I'm disappointed now. Hopefully in the next expansion they'll realize, maybe we should get rid of the Shaman's signature thing. Or mostly get rid of it. Then again, they might do what I expect and just get rid of it entirely. Why is that broken? It's not broken, it's completely irrelevant. I don't benefit from agility in this class. In this spec. Gotta be honest, I am tempted in giving Elemental a try, because they do get to the Elementals later on. But then again, I'm thinking I might just stick with what I have for the moment. Might stick with what I have. Yeah, why not? Like I have the gear for it. I can worry about the other stuff later on. Yeah, that should be fine now. So we talk to you, Nozzlepot.
Yeah.
Good day. Need some screws tightened or some bolts loosened? You've come to the right place. Welcome, Shaman. Fresh off the boat from Ratchet? Any news? Nozzlepot snatches the bag of gems from you. Gazali calls this 10%. You tell him I'm going to weigh these. I suppose he expects me to pay you a delivery fee as well? Fine, fine. Have some spoils. Sludge investigation. Hey, Durcar. Do you see this footprint? We found them all over the camp last night. Nothing's missing, but all of our belongings have been examined. The muddy trails lead back to the sludge fen. Someone's been sniffing around, and I don't like it one bit. Can you go west to the sludge fen and investigate? See if you can't find any more tracks just like this. This one. And that's it. Hyena extermination. Hey, Durcar. We've got a real problem over here. There's an overpopulation of hyenas just west of the sludge fen, and they're starting to become a menace. If I have to listen to them caterwauling one more night, I might just go crazy. Vernon over there says hyenas might have even made off with one of his stabled pigs. We can't have that happening. Can you go tin out the hyena numbers? We'll find them parading in broad daylight to the west.
This gig ain't so bad.
Skippy Hop Happy. Hey there, I'd like to get my pet, Mr. Oinky, out, please. Mr. Oinky. Yeah, well... He's nervously making sure not to look at the pig on the spit. Right, he ran away. He's a big, juicy guy, and he just got away from us here. I'm sorry, miss. Oh, Mr. Oinky. Poor Mr. Oinky. Mr. Oinky, come back to me. Mr. Oinky. You are a horrible person. Horrible, horrible person. But yeah, that is actually kind of sad. So yeah.
Well, spit it out.
Christ, that is actually utterly horrible. Just like the idea of it is just ugh. I got pet owner. I've